Like, does this place have city planners? I think they don't. Look at this. It's pretty beautiful.
Awesome to me.
Yeah, it's scenic, idyllic, beautiful. I would pay a lot of money to vacation here.
Yeah.
Even a little landing pad. I would pay a lot of money to vacation here, but I would only vacation here. I think, like, provided that the weather is great. Because what if there's what if there's a surge in water? What if there's like a hurricane? I mean, okay. First of all, is there weather in Pandora? I think a hard yes. Because if there wasn't, then how would all these trees like deep inland get rainwater? I think there's weather on this planet.
Yep.
If there's weather on this planet, then at some point there's storms, big waves. Like, what is this village going to do against a big wave?
I see what you're saying. So my first thought is if there are storms, they must be infrequent enough that they can build this and decades go by, maybe even 50, 100 years go by before a big storm hits, right? Otherwise, like if in year one they built this and then it's like, well,
that wasn't good
now
enough.
It's destroyed. They'll adjust.
We'll build it better. Exactly.
Yeah. Either farther up or like higher on stilts or whatever the solution is, they'll adjust. So if there is storms, they must be infrequent
Or super mild. Super mild, super mild to the point that like it's not an issue. Come on.
Which is weird for Pandora because Pandora is like big and nature and everything is just like Earth on steroids. So like you'd think of the weather would be even more violent.
Right. I mean, we see it with Jupiter and Saturn. They got these like gigantic tornadoes.
Yeah. Other thing is maybe this is a lagoon, so it's protected from the outside waves.
Well, I guess that's possible. Like this is actually closed off out here.
Right. It's closed off in the sense there's like sandbars and like shallow waters way out there that all those huge waves crash. The energy is taken away, and they only have flat water here.
Okay, and then there's like a narrow channel out here that happens to be deep enough for the whales to get through. But if the whales were to try to come through here, which even though it looks like they could, actually there's a sandbar which is like breaking up the waves. I could see that. I think that doesn't stop a tsunami, but for other storms, I mean, okay.
So on Earth, right, we have these infrequent things like tsunamis or like 100-year storms. Rogue waves that happen so infrequently they will like build cities and towns and populated areas in places where it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, we really should.
Like, hey, like LA, for example, hasn't had the big earthquake yet.
Yeah,
it's coming. Everyone living in LA is like, whatever.
Yep.
I'll deal with it when I deal with it.
Deal with it if it comes. Like whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
It could be 100 years. Like I don't know. Like whatever. Okay, so you're thinking that these people have that mentality.
Otherwise, I can't explain it, right? Because if the storms are frequent and these is getting battered by waves every winter, and they're like, well, we're just going to rebuild every winter, like that. How annoying is that?
Just build your home like a little bit higher. Don't be you don't want to be right on the water. Like a little bit.
That's
would do it.
Because you could build them up on they literally have the roots higher. So build all your houses higher. The waves go underneath. Everything's fine. You don't have to rebuild year after year. Mm-hmm. Maybe you make a few temporary platforms for like diving and things, but they get destroyed. But you just put them back up. So much less work.
Easy ones. But like your actual like permanent living home, you put it up higher.
Yeah. Or maybe this is just like Pandora is when Pandora is idyllic. It's idyllic.
It's idyllic. Super worth it. I want to be able to put my toes in the water.
Yeah. The waves are exactly what I want them to be at all times. It's so idyllic. Mm-hmm. The water senses my feelings and knows what wave height I want for that day.
If it's too high, I just plug in my tail thing into the water. Be like, hey, not so much.
Hey, not so much.
The whole planet chills out. Maybe that's how it works.
Maybe.